Jammu Links News Top Stories is brought to you by Tasya Herbals alcohol-based hand sanitizer with neem and aloe vera extracts, helping India fight COVID-19. Army Chief General M.M. Naravane on Thursday reached Leh as part of a two-day visit to review the operational preparedness in the Ladakh region. The visit comes in the backdrop of the fresh skirmishes between Indian and Chinese soldiers at Pangong Lake in eastern Ladakh. Army Chief General M.M. Naravane will carry out a comprehensive review of the security situation in the region, given China's fresh attempts to change status quo along the southern bank of Pangong Lake. General Naravane will be briefed about the evolving situation by top army commanders overseeing the deployment of troops as well as India's combat readiness in the region. Sikh groups in Jammu and Kashmir are miffed over the exclusion of Punjabi from the J&K official languages bill and have threatened to launch an agitation if the government does not review its discriminatory move against the minority community. Condemning the exclusion of Punjabi language from the bill, Sikh groups held protests to give vent their anger against the total neglect of Punjabi language in Jammu and Kashmir.
कि हमने यहाँ पे सिर्फ और सिर्फ आरएसएस के एजेंडे के मुताबिक स्पिरिचुअल, कल्चरल और इमोशनल कोशेंट को एक नया लाना चाहते हैं इस पूरे भारतवर्ष में, जो मुझे लगता है कि भारत के आइन के फंडामेंटल्स जो उसकी बुनियादें जो है उनके खिलाफ है। तो हम इसकी पुरजोर मजम्मत करते हैं।
पंजाबी लैंग्वेज जो है नॉर्थ में 80% लोग बोलते हैं और 80% लोग समझते हैं, और उस लैंग्वेज के साथ उसे अनऑफिशियल बना देना ये बहुत बड़ी डिस्क्रिमिनेशन है। पूरा सिख पंथ जो है और पंजाबी लविंग पीपल, हर कास्ट के, हर क्रीड के, हर मजहब के लोग जो पंजाबी को प्यार करते हैं वो इसे कंडेम करते हैं।
Even as the standoff between India and Chinese armies in Ladakh along the line of control continues, Indian Air Force Chief R.K.S. Bhaduria visited frontline air bases in Eastern Air Command on Wednesday and reviewed the operational preparedness of the combat units. He also met and interacted with air warriors serving in these units during the course of his visit. People's Democratic Party on Thursday said the Jammu and Kashmir administration disallowed its maiden meeting following the revocation of Article 370 in August last year. The meeting, according to a PDP spokesman, had been called to discuss several important issues, including Party President Mehbooba Mufti's continued detention under the PSA. Several PDP leaders were prevented by the police from leaving their residences today. China continued to hold talks at brigadier level for the fifth day, as well as after the Indian Army thwarted Chinese Army's attempts to transgress in new areas. However, in an unusual manner, the talks are being held in an open area in Chushul rather than the usual meetings inside the border personal meeting huts built for the purpose there in both sides of the line of actual control. The talks are being held after Indian troops have thwarted the Chinese Army's attempts to transgress into the areas in Ladakh. A youth has denied social media reports that he has joined militancy in South Kashmir district of Shopian on Thursday. A police spokesman said that a picture of Zahid Ahmed Mir, son of Ghulam Hassan, resident of Pirpura, Shopian, was viral on social media that he has joined terrorist ranks. Zahid and his father denied the reports and described it a fake. The spokesman said, adding they have further informed that Zahid is very much at his home with his family and has not joined any militant outfit. Hitting out at the central government, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi on Thursday said that demonetization was an attack on India's informal sector, which mainly included poor laborers, farmers and small shopkeepers. His remark came in the second video of his new series on how the Modi government has destroyed the Indian economy, in which he said that there was a hidden motive to waive loans of the corporates after taking out money from the unorganized sector. Health Ministry on Thursday addressed a press briefing on the COVID-19 situation in the country and said the number of recovered cases is more than 29.70 lakh, which is 3.5 times more than active cases. In the last 24 hours, more than 11 lakh COVID-19 tests have been conducted, said Rajesh Bhushan, Secretary, Union Health Ministry. Single day highest recovery of 68,584 was recorded yesterday, he added. Tamil Nadu, Uttar Pradesh, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and Maharashtra are 5 states that account for 62% of total active cases in the country, whereas Andhra Pradesh, Delhi, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Maharashtra account for 70% of total COVID-19 deaths in the country.